Yeah, I had to buy a new Dremel yesterday. Comes in a nice case, and you get some bits here with it. I like them quick release discs, you know, for cutting and stuff. They're great then. I like them. I've not got the cordless one. That one. That's good. That's one I got from Aldi. Battery doesn't last that long, but it's alright just to have a different attachment on. It'll give you an hour or so working. You get this flexible excuse me, you get this flexible tool with the Dremel, so you can put that on the end. So as if you're engraving, doing finer work, stuff like that. It's not as heavy to hold. You can get a stand for your Dremel and hang it up, but I just hang it from the ceiling in my office here. And I bought this extra pack, loads of cutting discs, all quick release. You got them there for grinding, like a flat disc. They're the cutting ones. One there, gold one, I think that's for like tiles or something. And you've got the polishing ones. So yeah, I'm happy with that. 70 pieces. I like the Dremels, they're a handy tool, especially when I'm going to cut through this fiberglass for my switch panel. Little tiny radiuses I can't get into with a big sander. Well, this little sanding disc on the Dremel will do it. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to go and get that cuppa. I've just changed the battery in the GoPro. They don't seem to last long, and I've only just bought these batteries. What have I had out of it? Well, less than half an hour yesterday, say about 15 minutes to 12 minutes yesterday. It's just been stood in it overnight, and then I've probably got whatever I've done this morning, 5 to 10 minutes, and that changed battery. Shite. You can put a battery bank on it, but the lead's not very long. It's alright if it's stationary, but if I keep moving it around, well, I can't be doing with it. It pisses me off. Move this, move that, bloody lead falls out, blah de blah de blah. Alright, time for a panad, as they say in Welsh, cup of tea in English, amber nectar. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Right, that's that piece of wood fitted now. Bit of a light sand now in there, and I'll paint in there, mask them windows out, and I'll paint inside there, and I can work myself backwards. Alright, that's it for now. Well, just giving the deck a coat of primer. I've done inside the cuddy here, look, so that's looking nice and bright. We'll get another coat of marine paint in there. Excuse me. And then on the floor here, I'll be using this, which is Show Grip deck paint. So it's like a non-slip paint. So I'll do all the floor in that. I'm still going to put rubber matting down, I think, but I want all marine paint inside and out. A bit overkill, but I'd rather have it like that. Anyway, let's finish painting this. There's a tin of paint on now. Closed down and blocked by Jared Bowen. Right, I'm going to work my way back. It will have a corner kick.
on this near side the left as they play.
I think you can see enough here. It's a bit boring this bit anyway, but
closed doors, of course, though, here at St James's Park. If you do want
I just thought I'd show you
available on the BBC
where I'm up
Sport
to.
website, the BBC Sport app, because on Sports Extra we have the Australian Grand Prix taking place at the moment for the return of F1. Shelby with a corner kick.
You get cramped in this little ball.
Fabianski seemed to flap at that. They managed to get the ball away.
Especially in that cuddy.
The worry for
Well,
West
yeah,
Ham
get out.
is this inability to keep clean sheets.
I'm not doing up there because I've seen a couple of airline cracks that holds this to that pointy edge. So I'm going to fiberglass under there, strengthen it up. I mean, it would be alright, nothing's coming apart, but
so maximum this time is
the old saying is,
and it's caught by Fabianski.
do it right, do it once. I mean, even if I'm 90% sure I'm going to sell the boat, whoever buys it, I want it to be nice for them. And they get good enjoyment out of it.
Since then, I mean, it's not far into the game already, but 20 minutes in,
I mean, it's enjoyable to do,
Antonio's on his own there. He needs a lot of that.
watching it come together.
He needs to make sure that those three players play and give him some support.
Near the end now.
Crouching to flick it on was Yates. San Maximan has gone down in the challenge with There was a lot of worry of Newcastle supporters on social media about the San Maximan play. But spoke to Steve Bruce.
Whether you can see down there or not, I'm not sure.
Because certainly early in the season he wouldn't have been able to have played 3 games in a week. But he said his condition is good. He has no concerns about it, and it's good to see him back on his feet because you want the players like San Maximan. You want to see them when you come and watch your football. And certainly San Maximan is showing no effects of that strong.
I did sand it all down this morning, but
and it remains 1-1.
I didn't want to put that on, it's boring, isn't it, to watch. Even this is, but I'm only putting a couple of minutes on, or a minute, just to show you where I'm up to.
I think that's the ball he wants to play more than any other ball. But so far, not had the opportunity to do that yet. Mentioned the Middlesbrough 0, Queen's Park Rangers 1. You heard that goal, Jordan Hugill from Durham, QPR, who had lost all of their 3 previous games since the restart. The result from the 12 o'clock kick-off at the Liberty Stadium, Swansea City 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. So just 1 win in 7 for Sheffield Wednesday. 1-1 here at St James's Park. Newcastle coming forward.
Step onto the ladders.
That was blocked by Cresswell, and it goes out for a Newcastle throw on that far side in front of the east stand, level of the penalty area. As Newcastle United look then to
all the rest of the goal on the outside, and the seats will be cut in. It'll be with marine paint, but I'll use a roller on that
controls it with his left foot
to get a nicer finish.
Central position, and then back to Shelby once more. Diagonal ball played out well. It was aimed towards Manquillo, but it was behind Manquillo, and it goes out for a throw. You guys see, Manquillo has actually been very good at that. He's flying up this left-hand side from the left-back position because he knows when Shelby's on his right foot, that's the natural place to look to
step on that ladder now.
So he just brings back his ears every time he gets an opportunity.
Reach.
That was the first time he was in space, and unusually Shelby actually didn't manage to find him, but it's a good move.
Just about.
And again, you have to go on to San Maximan, but he's leaving that space because he gets the ball and he drives inside. He's popping up everywhere, San Maximan. Sometimes in the right wing, sometimes the left wing. That time, he's deep left midfield, does exactly the same thing. Turns, goes past 2 or 3 players, causes mayhem. Now the drinks break, and certainly the Newcastle coaching staff, and likewise the West Ham, they're getting in amongst the players, they're having words. I noticed that Steve Bruce had a pat on the arm and a pat on the back then for Emil Kraft, who delivered that ball in for the Newcastle equaliser. It was converted by Almiron from close range after 17 minutes after West Ham had taken the lead. And David Moyes, in particular, seems to be having a word with O'Connor. It's a good heart-to-heart, that would appear. It certainly is all the concentration for those players because it looks to me as if they're going to be under a lot of pressure for a large part of this game just now. Newcastle are up to it, they're confident, they've got a lot of creative players, so have West Ham, but the Newcastle creative players are actually doing well with the ball at the moment. Let's get an update from the Austrian Grand Prix then, Jack Nicholls.
Lewis Hamilton flying. He was 7.5 seconds behind Valtteri Bottas last time.
Well, there we are.
Just 4.5 seconds back from his Mercedes teammate. Bottas leading Hamilton second, Albon third. Max Verstappen retired in the early stages, so he's not in the fight. But it is a very
go to primer.
team had full commentary on Fiberglass Sports Extra.
I've got fiberglass, I've just no resin and hard to left. Oh, I can see a little bit over there I've missed, I can't get it now. God damn it. No worries. It'll paint over. I've got to do around there when I fiberglass anyway, so I'll touch that in with a bit of primer. And yeah, away we go. Let's have a look what it looks like covering this dark blue, which is like the primer that was what I've sanded down to. Yeah, it covers it well.
Lots of players, fullbacks these days are, they're actually better.
Is that looking good?
Hammering down the lane as often as they possibly can. And the crowd starts to go down.
It well,
the strikers are like that, put the quality in. Just about every team's got one, you name it. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, they've all got players that can get down that lane and cross it from the
got a stainless steel piece that fits over that.
So it's going to be a West Ham throw on this right-hand side.
Oh yeah, it's coming on. I'm pleased.
West Ham United side that was unchanged after that.
I wish I'd have seen that under there before to fiberglass. I've only seen it because I sanded all the floor down on the sides before I painted, getting rid of any sharp bits, in case somebody drops something and looks for it with their fingers. I don't want them getting anything in the fingers, or me, because I'm going to go fishing in it first.
Very, very hard to stop when he's in full flight. Do you know what? If there were fans in here, they would be going mad for him. Every time. You can't,
right.
I'm sure you exactly see
time to wash the brush.
When he gets the ball, he starts smiling. Because he's going to go, he's going to beat people, he's going to take chances. And it doesn't matter if it's as if his gaffer said to him, do you know what? It doesn't matter. Go and get the ball, man. That's all we need to do.
Well, thanks for watching. Right, I was painting down the bottom and lying down in the boat, getting a primer on it, and then I noticed a bit of delamination here. It's only a little crack, but it gets worse down there. So I'm going to sand all this back now and fiberglass that. This is part of the seat, you see, and then over the other side. Get down here. I'll show you there. There's a bit down there, and there's a bit here. It's hard to do this camera like this. There you are. Can you see it? That crack there. This is like a buoyancy aid in the boat, so I don't want any water getting in it. I don't know whether it's hollow at the top, and you can see a gap there, but that's supposed to be there. So, but it makes the seat stronger when I've done it. So that's what I'm going to do now. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing, but you won't be able to see under here. So, got a limited amount of time now to put this fiberglass on, which is going to go under here. Best I can, slide it along. Holy schmoly. Yeah. Holy schmoly. It's not that easy. Oh man, going off now already. Not that long to go off. Right. It's okay now. Oh yeah. Sticky stuff. See if I can, have I got enough time to get this other piece on? We'll see. It's reasonably pliable. But, you don't get much time. And once you put the hardener in, you get 5 minutes. So I must be on the 4th minute now. So I've got to be quick with this piece. Holy schmoly, gets everywhere. Right, let's have a look under here. Gotta brush it in. Bloody hell, it sticks everywhere, to your gloves everywhere. It's a nightmare. You have to get the air out of it, that's the main thing. So it just becomes like a second skin, if you like, over the top. It's got to be like it's sprayed on. But if you have air in it, it'll weaken it really. You won't have the same bonding. Anyway, I've got that side. The state of my hands, it sticks everywhere. And yeah, I'm dripping everywhere. But it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, just throw this out. Otherwise I'll end up bloody lying on it and I'll be stuck to the floor, I'll be here forever. Yeah, this is going off now, so it's going like jelly. I'll paste a bit more on. Well, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Might as well just let that go hard now. I hope I've got another paintbrush because I've got to do the other side. Holy schmoly, where am I going to put that? Leave that there. Right. I'll let that go off. Show you that now. That's what I've done there. And that's the other side under there. So that's them 2 cracks. Just got to do this side now. Well, I remember the days when my dad had a paint shop and used to mask the rubbers out on the cars in them days, and then when you peel the masking tape off, you used to get a little line of the paint sometimes, and he used to go around with a Stanley knife blade or a razor and scrape all the paint off the rubber. You had to be really careful you didn't touch the paint on the car. Nobody masked this rubber out properly, so I've had to go all the way around and scratch the shell of paint off. It's been like different colours. I suppose some of it's been primer, like the pale blue on top of the fiberglass, but then there's like a grey, a yellow, a red, a sky blue and a dark blue, which were the last colour it was. I don't know what all that's about. I'm scraping all this off and I've not painted it yet, but hopefully I can mask it out where I won't have to go around and do this again. I mean, it's a curved window this, and it's gone a bit milky, the glass, but I don't know where I can get that from, a new rubbish, but I'm not doing that. I'm limited to my skills, what I can do, and it's not a lot on the boat, that's for sure. But the grass is not cracked, the rubber's not perished. Maybe you can get rid of that milkiness somewhere, but it lets light in the boat and it keeps water out of the boat, so I suppose that's all that matters. Anyway, Dad's gone now. He's been gone about 5 years, I think it is now, 4 or 5 years. I lose track of time. Good memories. He was a master at painting cars, Rolls Royces and Ferraris and Porsches, and business we call vintage and modern. My younger brother took over the business. He's a good painter too. I'll put some pictures up of a Mini he's doing at the moment. He's painted it, an old Mini, it's brand new. I'll share that with you, but just don't compare his finish to my finish on this boat. There's no comparison. Okay, right, our fiberglass, we'll go and see if it's dry. I've just noticed on the inside of this, somebody's fiberglassed it before and they ain't done a good job because it's still got the crack in it. Look at that. You know, the more you go around this boat, the more things you find. Got a little pinhole there I missed, and that crack there, that's no good. So I'm going to have to sand that back and fiberglass that. Bloody hell, it's never ending, this boat. Getting sick of it now. I wondered what people meant when they said, like, think about it before you get a boat because they take a lot of money up. And I thought, well, you only put a bit of petrol in the engine and you're on sea, bit of fishing, that's the end of it. Jesus, that's not even the beginning. Well, it's pissing me off now, that. Look at that. Anyway, luckily I've got enough fiberglass and hardener left. Right, I better crack on with that. God, I don't know. Never ends. Well, there we are. Fiberglass that. And I just put this filler in for very fine lines or anything like that. So it's called Dolphin Glaze, and that'll sand down lovely and smooth then, and won't have that rough texture of fiberglass. So yeah, it's all fiberglassed in there, as you can see. Not far off the paint now. Put a primer on it. Gonna mask these windows out. Done the fiberglassing in there. Saw a little airline crack in the paint. Anyway, I ground it out there, and it was only the paint, nothing to do with the floor. So I just put some resin over it, just to fill where I'd scraped it out, and that'll just paint in then. So yeah, as far as I can tell, I think everything's sanded down. Can't see anything else under there. All good. All the transom's good. Yeah, the battery went then while I was talking. Yeah, I think I've covered all the little dents and scratches everywhere. So give this another sand down, and then it's ready for painting. Fiberglassed under there, got a bit of the resin running down, but it's like a pink colour, so that's why it looks messy. But it's all smoothed out, and that'll just paint over, so all that's solid under there now. Can't see anything we need doing. That's the new lid I made. All that's re-glassed and remade, ready for painting. Paint all inside there nice and white. I don't know whether I'll use it as a fish hold, probably just for storing tackle maybe, and a waterproof coat or something like that, I don't know. Anyway, that's if I keep the boat. I will test it on the water and film it lit up, so you can see the final result. If anybody's following me on this, I know my brothers are, my children. I don't know whether anybody is on YouTube. I think there's one or two, there's not many. But no worries. Right, so I clean my office up. I get things out and leave them when I'm busy. Got some more batteries on charge here now, and I've got backup. Right, that's me for now. Gonna have a cup of tea, let that dry. It only takes about 15 minutes. Come back, sand it off, and I'll have a clean up. Catch you in a bit.